Have you noticed that your legs feel heavier in the morning than they used to? Maybe you wake up with stiff calves, tired feet, or a strange feeling that your legs just don't want to move. Even a short walk to the kitchen can feel harder than it should. Many women over 60 believe this is simply a normal part of aging. But in many cases, there's something much simpler happening. A small morning habit that many people overlook may be affecting how well blood flows through your legs during the day. And when healthy circulation slows down, your muscles receive less oxygen, your legs tire more quickly, and everyday activities like walking, climbing stairs, or standing for long periods can become much more difficult. The good news is that supporting healthy blood flow doesn't always require expensive treatments or intense exercise. Sometimes one simple habit performed every morning can make a meaningful difference over time. Today I'll show you exactly what that habit is, why it matters after 60, and how it may help your legs feel lighter, stronger, and more comfortable throughout the day. But before we begin, if you're new here, welcome to Forever Independent. This channel is dedicated to helping women over 60 stay strong, active, and independent through simple daily habits, gentle exercises, and nutrition backed by science. If that's the kind of life you want, subscribe to the channel and join thousands of women who are taking small steps every day toward healthier aging. Now let's discover why your mornings may be the most important time of the day for your legs. Why blood flow changes after 60. Have you ever wondered why your legs seem to feel perfectly fine some days, but unusually heavy or tired on others? The answer often has less to do with age itself and more to do with what happens inside your body over time. As we get older, our circulation naturally becomes less efficient. Blood vessels lose some of their flexibility, muscles are used less often, and many people spend longer periods sitting without realizing how much that affects their legs. Think of your circulation like a river. When the water keeps flowing, everything stays fresh and healthy. But when the flow slows down, things begin to build up. In your legs, slower blood flow can leave you feeling stiff, tired, swollen, or simply less energetic. There's another important reason this happens. Your calf muscles are often called your second heart. Every time you contract those muscles, they help push blood back toward your heart against gravity. But if those muscles stay inactive for hours, especially overnight, that natural pumping system becomes much less effective. That's one reason many women notice their legs feel their worst first thing in the morning. It's not necessarily because something is seriously wrong. It's because your body's natural circulation system hasn't fully woken up yet. Researchers have shown that regular movement, even gentle movement, helps stimulate blood flow, support healthy circulation, and improve muscle function as we age. You don't need an intense workout to benefit. Often, small, consistent movements performed every day are enough to make a noticeable difference over time. And that's exactly why the morning habit you're about to learn can be so helpful. It works with your body's natural circulation system, helping your legs prepare for the rest of the day before stiffness and fatigue have a chance to take over. The morning habit that wakes up your leg circulation. So, what is this simple morning habit? It's a gentle movement called calf raises, and it takes less than 2 minutes. Don't let its simplicity fool you. This small exercise activates one of the most important muscle groups for healthy circulation in your legs. Here's how to do it. Stand near a wall, kitchen counter, or sturdy chair if you need extra balance. Place your feet about hip-width apart. Then slowly lift your heels until you're standing on your tiptoes. Hold that position for just 1 or 2 seconds. Next, slowly lower your heels back to the floor. That's 1 repetition. There's no need to rush. In fact, moving slowly is what allows your calf muscles to fully contract and relax. Try doing between 15 and 20 repetitions. Rest for about 30 seconds, and repeat for a second round if it feels comfortable. The entire routine takes only a couple of minutes. So why does something this simple matter? Because every time your calf muscles contract, they gently squeeze the veins inside your legs. This natural pumping action helps move blood upward toward your heart instead of allowing it to pool in your lower legs. That's exactly why the calves are often called the body's second heart. Many physical therapists recommend gentle calf activation for older adults because it supports healthy circulation while also helping maintain ankle mobility and lower leg strength. And unlike high-impact exercises, calf raises place very little stress on your knees or hips, making them a great option for most women over 60. The key isn't doing hundreds of repetitions. The real benefit comes from making this a consistent part of your morning routine. Just a few minutes every day can help wake up your muscles, encourage healthy blood flow, and prepare your legs for the activities ahead. And there's one more simple habit that makes these calf raises even more effective. A habit that many women completely overlook every single morning. Let's talk about that next. Why morning is the best time to support healthy blood flow. You might be wondering, why do this first thing in the morning? Why not later in the afternoon or after dinner? The answer has to do with what your body has been doing while you've been asleep. During the night, you've likely spent 6, 7, or even 8 hours in the same general position. While sleep is essential for recovery, it also means your leg muscles remain mostly inactive for long periods. Remember what we talked about earlier? Your calf muscles act like a natural pump, helping move blood from your legs back toward your heart. But while you're sleeping, that pump is almost completely at rest. When you wake up, your circulation doesn't instantly return to its most active state. That's one reason many women notice morning stiffness, heavy legs, or even mild swelling around the ankles. It's simply your body taking time to become active again. By performing a few gentle calf raises soon after getting out of bed, you're essentially giving your circulatory system a gentle wake-up call. You're encouraging your muscles to contract, helping blood move more efficiently, and preparing your legs for everything you'll ask them to do during the day. Interestingly, research has consistently shown that prolonged periods of inactivity can reduce circulation in the lower limbs and contribute to feelings of stiffness and fatigue, especially in older adults. Studies published in journals such as the Journal of Applied Physiology and research supported by organizations like the American Heart Association have shown that even short bouts of light muscle activity throughout the day can improve blood flow and support vascular function. That's encouraging because it means you don't need an hour at the gym to help your circulation. Sometimes just a minute or two of purposeful movement is enough to signal your muscles that it's time to start working again. There's another benefit many women don't expect. When blood flows more efficiently through your legs, oxygen and nutrients are delivered more effectively to your muscles. That can make everyday movements feel smoother and less tiring. You may notice that your first walk of the day feels easier. Standing in the kitchen becomes more comfortable. Even climbing a few stairs may require less effort than before. Of course, this isn't something that happens overnight. Healthy circulation improves through consistency, not perfection. Think of it like brushing your teeth. Doing it once won't change much. Doing it every morning for months protects your smile. The same idea applies here. Small daily habits often produce the biggest long-term results. And while these calf raises are an excellent place to start, there's another simple habit that works together with them, one that many women completely overlook after waking up. In fact, without this second habit, your muscles may not receive the support they need to perform at their best. Let's look at that next. The second morning habit that makes an even bigger difference. There's one more simple habit that works beautifully with calf raises. And surprisingly, it isn't another exercise. It's something many women skip every morning without realizing how much it matters. A short 5-minute walk. Not a power walk. Not a workout. Just a relaxed walk around your home, your yard, or your neighborhood after you've finished your calf raises. Here's why this combination works so well. The calf raises wake up your calf muscles and activate that natural pumping system we talked about earlier. But once you start walking, those same muscles continue contracting over and over again with every step. Instead of stopping after a minute or two, you're allowing that natural pump to keep working. Think of it like warming up a car on a cold morning. The engine starts, but it performs even better once you begin driving. Your legs work in a very similar way. The calf raises prepare your muscles. The walk keeps them active. Together, they help encourage healthy blood flow before you spend the rest of the day standing, shopping, cooking, or enjoying time with your family. In fact, research has consistently shown that breaking up long periods of inactivity with even light movement can support circulation, reduce stiffness, and improve physical function in older adults. That's one reason health organizations encourage older adults to move regularly throughout the day instead of remaining seated for long periods. The best part is that this routine doesn't require special equipment, a gym membership, or perfect fitness. In less than 10 minutes, You've already done something positive for your circulation, your muscles, and your long-term mobility. And while these habits are simple, consistency is what truly makes the difference. You don't have to do them perfectly. You simply have to keep showing up each morning. Because over time, those small daily choices often become the reason one woman continues walking with confidence while another begins avoiding the activities she once enjoyed. So, what can you realistically expect if you make this simple morning routine part of your daily life? The first thing to remember is that healthy circulation doesn't improve overnight. Just as it takes time for muscles to become stronger, your body also needs time to respond to consistent movement. That's why the goal isn't to look for dramatic changes after 1 or 2 days. Instead, pay attention to the small improvements that often appear first. Many women begin noticing that their legs feel less stiff when they get out of bed. Others say they don't experience that same heavy feeling in their calves during the morning. Walking through the house feels a little easier. Standing while preparing breakfast becomes more comfortable. Some even notice they don't need to stop and rest as often during short walks. These may seem like small victories, but they often make a big difference in everyday life. Over time, these small improvements can add up. Simple daily activities, walking through the grocery store, climbing a few stairs, gardening, or playing with your grandchildren, may begin to feel less exhausting than before. Of course, everyone is different. Your age, your overall health, your activity level, and any existing medical conditions all influence how quickly you notice changes. That's why it's important not to compare yourself to someone else. Compare yourself only to the person you were last week. If your legs feel a little lighter, if you feel a little more confident walking, if you notice a little less stiffness each morning, those are signs that your body is responding to the healthy habits you're building. And remember, these simple calf raises and short walks are not meant to replace medical care. If you have severe swelling, sudden pain, one leg that becomes red or unusually warm, or if you've been diagnosed with a circulation disorder, it's essential to speak with your healthcare provider. These habits are designed to support healthy circulation as part of an active lifestyle, not to diagnose, treat, or cure medical conditions. The wonderful thing is that almost anyone can benefit from moving a little more every morning. Because sometimes, the smallest habits repeated consistently are the ones that help us stay active, independent, and confident for many years to come. One of the biggest mistakes we make as we get older is believing that it's simply too late to improve. Many women tell themselves, "My circulation is poor because I'm getting older. My legs have been like this for years. Nothing is going to change now." But that's not how the human body works. While it's true that aging brings natural changes, our muscles, joints, and circulatory system continue responding to movement throughout life. Your body is remarkably adaptable. Every time you move your calf muscles, every time you take those few extra steps, every time you choose movement instead of remaining still, you're sending your body a powerful message. Keep this system active. And your body responds, not because you're trying to become younger, but because you're giving it the stimulation it was designed to receive. This is why consistency is so much more important than intensity. You don't need to exercise until you're exhausted. You don't need complicated routines. You don't need expensive equipment. You simply need to keep giving your body small reasons to stay active every single day. Think about where those small habits can lead over the next year. A little more confidence walking. A little less stiffness in the morning. A little more energy for shopping, traveling, playing with your grandchildren, or simply enjoying a walk outside. Those aren't small improvements. They're the kind of improvements that help preserve something incredibly valuable: your independence. And that's exactly why starting today is always better than waiting for next week or next month. Your future self will thank you for every small step you choose to take beginning this morning. As we grow older, it's easy to believe that losing strength, mobility, or circulation is simply something we have to accept. But the truth is, many of the choices we make every day still matter. Not because we're trying to turn back the clock, but because we want to keep doing the things we love for as long as possible. The ability to walk comfortably through a park, to go shopping without feeling exhausted, to climb a few stairs with confidence, to spend time with family without constantly worrying about your legs. Those everyday moments are what independence is really about. And sometimes, protecting that independence starts with something as simple as a 2-minute morning habit. If today's video was helpful, I'd love to know. Leave a comment below and tell me. Have you ever experienced heavy legs, poor circulation, or tired legs in the morning? I read as many of your comments as I can, and your experiences often inspire future videos for this community. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Forever Independent. Every week, we share simple exercises, healthy habits, and science-backed nutrition tips to help women over 60 stay strong, active, and independent. And before you leave, make sure to watch the next video on your screen. It goes perfectly with today's topic and will show you another simple habit that can help keep your legs stronger and your mobility protected as you get older. Thank you so much for watching. Take good care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.